Welcome everyone, this is the Cosmic Awakening, and today the question we're asking in this timeless pick a card is, what makes you attractive? We've got 6 options today. Option number 1, we have the orange calcite. Option number 2, we have the pink opal. Option 3, we have the carnelian. Option 4, green fluorite. Option 5, we have chiroprase. Option 6, angel aura, clear quartz. Okay, take a deep breath, exhale. I would like to ask you all to please like this video if you enjoy my videos. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. Pause the video if you need more time to choose your pile. I will be putting these up here. Sorry. Okay. All right. Welcome, pile number 1. If you chose the orange calcite, this is your reading. Let's find out what makes you attractive. So, orange calcite speaks to me about creativity and being very attractive physically as well. So, that could be a thing. So, we got the 7 of Wands. Okay. Liberation, deliverance from enemies both visible and invisible. Okay, so immediately the 7 of Wands, what it is telling me is that you have this ability. You're a fighter. You never give up and you keep going. Regardless of what life throws at you, you always keep going. You keep fighting for what you believe in and you don't back down. It's like you get through everything, even the most troublesome situations in your life, you're able to get through them and overcome. This pile is all about overcoming. Just give me a second, please. This pile is all about overcoming adversity, okay? And it seems like you are very good at that, and people see how you overcome adversity in your life, and it really inspires them. Your drive, your passion to push through no matter what. You're the example of life not being what happened to you, but what you make of it and how you use that. Turning obstacles into stepping stones is what I see with you guys. Yes, we got the butterfly maiden here with transformation. So yeah, it's like you've been through a lot of changes in your life, and instead of staying stuck and allowing situations to make you into a certain person or mold you, you use these experiences and you reinvent yourself. You have this ability to reinvent yourself and keep transforming yourself and keep changing in a way that doesn't allow you to settle for your circumstances, if this makes sense, okay? And again, I'm seeing a lot of physical attraction here. There are physical traits that are attractive in you. You could have dark black hair. So yeah, and people trust you. And the fact that people feel they can trust you, and they trust your wisdom, with Archangel Uriel being here, people find you to be very wise, and the way you trust your own wisdom and you trust your own path regardless of what people or circumstances throw at you or whatever life throws at you, you just keep trusting your path. You keep climbing that mountain. You keep using your wisdom. Now, I'm seeing a pearl here, so pearls of wisdom. People, when they go to you, they find that what they get from you are pearls of wisdom. So you could be that kind of person that people trust you with their problems because they know that you will always have an answer, or you've been through the same and you would know how to tackle it. They trust your guidance, they trust your wisdom, and they trust you with their secrets as well. Yeah, so that makes you very attractive. So we have exorcist, so freeing yourself and others of destructive impulses. So you could, and we have liberation here. So you're someone that people go to and they see as someone who can help them overcome adversity, transform themselves, help reinvent themselves, by whatever guidance you give them. And they see how you freed yourself from some troublesome circumstances, and they see that as an inspiration. And just being in your presence or whatever you say to them really frees them from, going into more destructive paths here. It almost makes them want to follow a healthier path for themselves. It's almost like when they go to you, if they were feeling low or low vibrational or depressed, anxious, or wanting to evade or escape through, substances, you almost show them another solution to their problem, one that isn't so radical, or one that is healthier for them, one that does not set them on a destructive path here. Because something about you facing your own demons and how you do that and how you inspire others to face their own, really, I do feel that you have this ability to yank people out of fear, out of fear-based thinking or lower vibration. It's like you yank people out of lower vibrations. It's almost like you save a lot of people from themselves. You save a lot of people from destroying themselves. So whether you're aware of this or not, you may be aware of this, and this is your confirmation and validation. It's very important that people trust that when they call you, you pick up the phone, or not to make you feel pressured or anything, but you can really make a difference in people's lives. When people come into contact with you, their life transforms in a big way, and the way that you whatever you say to them or whatever influence you have in these people's lives, it really moves them away from their blocks and their obstacles toward their blessings. So people are really grateful for having you in their life. People who have the luck to have experienced you in this way, so to speak. So 8 of water, 8 of cups. So yes, so another thing that's attractive about you is that you don't fear walking away from whatever is hindering your progress. You have no problem setting along a journey that is more meaningful spiritually and emotionally for you, one that promotes your spiritual and emotional growth. You will cut off or walk away even if it makes you really sad, or for the higher good of all. So that's your main thing here, is that you're always in search for something more meaningful. There's a depth to you. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a very active 8th house in your astrological chart here, because that's what's coming through here, is that there's spiritual depth to you, and that spiritual depth is really attractive to other people. They feel they can learn a lot from you. Like, you're not the kind of person who will just have a light conversation about, just whatever. When people come into contact with you, they know that the information and the exchange is going to be very meaningful, very deep. And again, that 8th house energy, scorpionic energy I'm feeling, plutonic, powerful. You are very powerful. People see you as very powerful. You could have very strong placements in Scorpio, Pluto, the 8th house. Something about you that is highly spiritual, and you dig deep, and you have no fear of facing your shadow side, because you come out through it on the other end. And people are inspired by that, and people are really attracted to you. And I do feel there's a hint of mystery here. Something about you that's very mysterious as well. And got people, Page of Air, that's the Page of Swords. For those of you who know tarot, you know that this is the card of people who spy on you. So a lot of people are interested in you because you are mysterious. And you got a lot of people checking out your social media, researching about you, or they also see you as someone who is very honest. Whatever you tell people, they know that they're going to get the truth from you. Even if it's something that will challenge them, even if it forces them to seek a new path or change their plans, they know when they go to you, you may not be the most tactful person in delivering the truth, but when they go to you, they know that they're accessing some information that is coming through in a very honest way, your honest opinion. The way that you can logically tackle things as well. Okay, we got the King of Water, so you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. Yes, and again, trustworthy. You are trustworthy. That's something that is very attractive about you, is that people feel they can trust you, that you're compassionate. Your compassion, and people really respect you. And how you use your heart to help people around you. And they can trust your advice. Again, people find you possibly very charitable. They really treasure the advice that you give them, because they know that it's coming from both a logical place and a heart space. So you really use both, even though you may convey things in a less than a tactful manner, people feel that it's for their higher good, so they don't take it in a bad way. The High Priestess, yes. This is again Pisces and Cancer energy, so you could also have, I see a lot of water signs in your chart here. Also I see Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, okay? So you have this way of accessing your intuition. People, when they're in your presence, what they feel is that you are someone who's very highly connected to the divine. Again, that spiritual connection, deep spiritual connection to spirit, to source. And they know that you act from a higher place, and that you're very divinely guided, that you're intuitive, and you're also someone who can keep their secrets. They feel like they can tell you anything, that you won't be sharing it. And again, now we have the opposition. I was feeling this with turning obstacles into stepping stones. That is my card of turning obstacles into stepping stones. Now, there's that, okay? You're someone who does that and helps people do that for themselves. I wouldn't be surprised if you are psychic. Sorry. I wouldn't be surprised if you are psychic, but here's the thing. Sorry, I got distracted. Someone was trying to open the door. I don't know what that's about. Maybe it's the cat. Anyway, sorry. So you act as a walking mirror, okay? You are able to mirror things to people. So there's one thing I'm getting with this. I do feel in the end people appreciate you, but you somehow trigger people. You trigger people to confront themselves. You show them who they are, the good and the bad. And this could bring you some conflict at times with people, but when they overcome their own ego, they really appreciate for you showing them this, because the fact that they are unable to see themselves really could stop them from their own blessings, keep them from their own blessings. And it's like you are this key that unlocks people to themselves. It's almost like whatever you do when you come into contact with people, they unlock something in themselves that allows them to release their obstacles and their blocks and move toward their blessings. So you almost like call people out, and they really appreciate you for that. Mars, action. Okay, so there's something very attractive about you physically and spiritually, and the two of them are, so yeah, I would say a lot of people do see you in that way, like you're sexually attractive. But this is also about courage and taking action. They see you as someone who is very courageous. And a leader. You possibly also work out and you have like a strong body, and that is really attractive as well. And there's this thirst for life, and you create some kind of desire in people. Now this is more on the romantic side and all of that. Yeah, people go to you, they really feel like they can, they feel like you're home, like very familiar. They can trust you. They've known you for a long time. You're very comforting to be around. You make them feel at home. And this really, people are really able to relax in your presence, and this really helps people take care of themselves in the way you take care of yourself. And people, and this also, you have a youthful look to you. No matter what you've been through, it's almost like you've been able to, stay youthful throughout the years, no matter how old you are. And I'm also seeing that you could be the kind of person who you never look the same throughout your life, like you've always been changing physically. You in some photos, you look like a completely different person. Conjunction, yes. They see how, despite all you've went through, all you've gone through, you are able to still come out empowered. This is all about power, so I'm definitely feeling strong Aries, Scorpio here with this, okay? You're always able to renew yourself, renew your energy. Not to say that you don't go through some, downtime, time when you're feeling down on yourself, but then you recover from that. You are able to free yourself from that. Yeah, life has definitely not been the nicest to you. It's been heavy at times, or very heavy, but there's something about you, your wisdom again is coming through here. You could have some kind of strong Saturn placement in your 4th house or something like that, but it's almost like maybe your childhood was kind of very strict or rigid, but you know what you got out of this was being disciplined and structured. People see you as solid, someone who can be protective of them, someone who makes people feel protected. Something maybe about, being the strong one, Yeah. Because you've been through so many difficulties and restraints and so many tests in life, and you're still able to renew your energy. Trine. Yeah, it's almost like people come into contact with you and they can turn their obstacles and they can just learn from them and then flow with life. That's what you bring. You bring people a flow and harmony into their life. You show them the good side of life, and you show people what they can be grateful for and what they can create for themselves as well. Mercury, the way you communicate is very attractive as well. Maybe you have a beautiful voice, maybe you have a beautiful mind, and you are able to translate that into words, either written or verbally. People really like the way you communicate because they can learn a lot from you. It brings people a lot of awareness and allows people to see life through a different lens as well. You're very smart, and that's very attractive. Your intelligence, the way you navigate through life, your wisdom. Again, this is speaking about wisdom, knowledge, everything you have to share. Your ideas are attractive as well. The information you share, healing, and your presence is very healing. So this is very attractive. Your healing powers. The way you work on your personal development and help others do the same, how you overcome your traumas, your sensitivity, your compassion again, the way you're able to forgive people no matter what they've put you through, the softness in you despite the pain you've been through. This is beautiful, and how you've healed. Friendship, yeah, people feel that you're a good friend, that people would want to be with and come together with and do things with and create things with. supportive. People find you very supportive and a really good friend, and someone who helps people fulfill their dreams. It's quite beautiful. Koala spirit. Spirit has a plan. Yeah, you trust that Spirit has a plan for you, and you don't really allow yourself to dwell on the negative so much, or others for that matter. We got the return of Aphrodite, so this could be Libra, Taurus, Cancer energy, but this is like whatever you've been through, you always return to your, higher self, to your power. You can always be creative and fertile and attractive and just a guiding light and an inspiration in people's lives. This is quite beautiful. You always come out winning, no matter if you lose some battles, but you're not in it to win it as well. You're not competing with anyone. You're just doing the path that was meant for you. We have hematite, number 26. So the numbers 13, 4, 35, 8, 26, and 8 again are very relevant. They may mean something to you. Maybe look up the angel number 88. This does tell me that people see you as being on a good path toward financial stability, stability in general in your life, okay? Hematite, people see you as grounded, okay? Practical, centered, balanced, and calm, okay? Yeah. They see you as also like this rock in their life where they can really count on you. And with hematite as well, hematite is known for balancing out, if people are eating too much, to help them lose weight or gain weight. So to me, it's just like you help people balance themselves out and come out of the shadows into the light. I would say with your wisdom, with your compassion, you're a very well-rounded person in terms spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally, and people really benefit a lot from being in your presence. So pile 1, beautiful way to start here. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section down below. If it does not resonate, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. If you'd like a reading from me, you can find the information in the description box below. If you like the decks that I use, you can find those in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Bless you, and bye for now. Until next time. Okay. Pile number 2, welcome if you chose the pink opal. This is your reading. So let's find out what makes you attractive. So we've got death, so you could have Scorpio in your chart, but the way you reinvent yourself and the depth of you. Spiritual depth is what I see here. The number 72 may be relevant to you, as well as the number 9. Mother Earth, people see you as a natural beauty. Yeah, it's something that's very natural to you and how you work with nature. There's something about you that is very real, very authentic, very connected to earth. And also how you don't allow fear to get to you. I am presence, Archangel Michael. So it's almost like not much phases you. It's like you're not afraid of death. You're not afraid. You live in the present moment. You're not worried about the past. You're not worried about the future. And this is why fear is like not a part of your process. It may have been in the past, but maybe you overcame fear and now you just move in higher vibration and you just trust that life is what it's meant to be. And you're here to learn, and you're here to just live as naturally as possible. And you just accept the natural processes as they come. And you're just someone who is in the now, is present, and you're living through your spiritual body a lot. You're very connected to spirit and source, child divine. You're divinely connected, definitely is what I see here. There's an innocence and a purity to you, And you do have a special connection to the divine, and people do see that. And you're just very trusting. Like you're even able to access your inner child because you just trust that whatever happens for you to you in this life is meant to be, and you're not here to change that. But you are able to change and transform. You're not afraid to start, fresh, and just, there's something about you not, I see that you don't have much of an ego going on here. If you did, you put that ego to death, basically. You're not ego-based. You're more concerned with the higher good of all than just your own good. Here, yeah. You're very, very balanced and very, very divinely connected. You're all about cooperation and compromise. And you don't stress things, like you don't expect things to happen in a certain time frame. You just trust in perfect timing and divine timing. 5 of Earth, yeah, it's not like you're not very worried about money. Money does not faze you whether you have it or not. You just trust that you will have whatever you need in your life. So there's no fears surrounding money for you. You know when to accept help from others, and people really are attracted to how you can navigate life without always being worried about, maybe you're self-employed and you don't worry too much about, because you always trust that there's always enough for everyone, so you're not worried whether you're going to run out of money. Wish fulfillment, 9 of Cups. So a lot of people, first of all, see you as their wish fulfillment. So I see you attract a lot of romantic love your way, but people see you as being able to, because you don't pay attention to your concerns and fear in life, you end up attracting everything you need. And that really inspires people. Yeah, 8 of Wands. How you can tackle a lot of things at once, like multitasking or several businesses, or people just see you shooting forward no matter what. And it's almost like your energy is so positive that it makes people want to move as well. It motivates people to see you move. People feel that you are very unique, very unlike anyone else they've ever known. It's like they cannot compare you to anyone. There's something very unique about you, very attractive, very sunny, very joyful. People are very attracted to your joy, to your even maybe your childlike innocence, or the way you move through life with just being happy no matter what happens to you. I mean, you may have been through a lot, but people would never know that, because you just keep smiling, keep shining, knowing, what's that song? Knowing you can always count on me, for sure, that's what friends are for. So maybe there's something in that song for you. For good times and bad times, I'll be on your side forevermore. That's what friends are for. So maybe you're a good friend, like you're that sunny, shiny friend that just shows up in people's lives and makes things better. Okay, you could have Taurus in your chart, but this could also mean that you do really well with money. The bombshell, so very, very attractive. Very productive as well, very practical. Again, Aquarius, you could have Aquarius in your chart, but people see you as very different. Again, innovative in the way you move. So maybe you are self-employed and you're doing something really different and unique. Again, this is that uniqueness. And there's something about you that's edgy and very, like, something about living in your truth and being genuine and authentic is really attractive. Could have Sagittarius in your chart, or the way you are able to, something that's very attractive about you is the way that you are able to communicate with people from all cultures. So I see you as someone who will be able to attract a lot of people toward you because you are very accepting of different ways of being, any ethical background. You accept people. And this is again that happy-go-lucky energy. You're adventurous, you're honest, you're generous. And because you're this way, you also attract all of this toward you. People see you as being very boundless. And yeah, a lot of people are attracted to you because you get people, you accept their cultures, you can communicate with a lot of different kinds of cultures in a way that people also accept you. 7th house. You're really good at relationships, and people feel they're very lucky to have you either as a best friend or a spouse or just some kind of partner or a companion. You're a good companion. And you're very fair and just and balanced in your relationships. You're all about win-win situations. You're not in it for yourself. And your social awareness as well. You're very you have a lot of culture and a lot of knowledge, and you use that to be able to understand people and make sure people understand each other. It's almost like when you come in, to solve a problem, you could be a really good mediator as well, because you are able to see things from every angle. And I do see you're very deeply philosophical. You really think things through. You're a thinker. And so whatever you come up with is not just because, you've thought about all these humanitarian issues, relationship issues, cultural issues, and you study these things. You're very studious is what I see here as well. And so when you do express yourself or come into contact with people really feel that they feel like you can really mediate situations or relate well to people, and you have this social awareness. You could be a social justice warrior, like someone who is out for the truth, a truth seeker. We have Pisces as well, so you're very mystical. I wouldn't be surprised if you have a really complete astrological chart here. I'm seeing Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, Aquarius, Sagittarius, 7th house, strongly in Pisces. Relationships are very important to you, but you're very compassionate. You have a healing presence. You could be an empath as well, like you understand people on a very deep level and what they're going through. Yeah. 5th house. So you definitely attract a lot of romantic attention your way. People, find you entertaining, playful. It's again that childlike energy. Like you inspire people to be romantic. You have a good sense of humor as well. You're good with children, and you're very creative. So that's really attractive. Maybe you're a little bit flirtatious as well, and people like that. 9th house, yeah, you're definitely a seeker with all this Sagittarius 9th house energy. You're always wanting to learn. You're always seeking to know more, especially you're always on a spiritual quest. And so whatever comes out of you is, well thought, well balanced, maybe even new, unique. And there's something that when people come into contact with you, they feel that they learn a lot from you. You're a good teacher. Yeah, divination. So maybe people feel that you have this ability to see things that other people can't see. And it's saying that your powers of divination are especially strong right now because you have the ability to see current situations with crystal clear clarity. So maybe you do bring clarity to people when they can't see through the fogginess. You bring people clarity. And yeah, the fact that you're able to stay present, people feel very peaceful. The temperance, the presence, all of these, like people feel at peace when they're around you. The number 9 may be relevant to you, the number 3 as well, the number 7, the number 5. So look up the angel number 55 and 99. Okay. Yeah, and again, divination. So maybe you are psychic or you're able to know what's up. You have psychic abilities, and we have the number 32 may be relevant to you, as well as the number 5. But it's like you just know things, and people are really attracted to that. Now we have the number 8 with aura light. I want to read that one from the book for you to see why else people are attracted to you. Mindfulness, meditation on the present. Yeah, it's staying present. Again, it's the same thing. Maybe you are someone who meditates and you really, you don't do things just because on impulse. You really think things through. You're very connected to the divine. You see things clearly, and you're able to teach people, and people really feel that they can learn a lot from you. And just the fact that you're so calm and collected really works as a magnet. And it's all about being natural and staying present. I don't see this pile as being people who will try too hard to be attractive to other people. It's just that you are. You know that there's not much that you have to do to make people attracted to you. It's just who you are, how you were born, and you accept yourself. And you're okay with who you are. You accept your flaws, and you accept, or what is perceived as flaws, because they're not really. So pile 2, that was a pleasure. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. If you want a private reading, you can find the information in the description box below, as well as the information to the decks that I'm using here. Bless you all, and until next time, bye for now. Okay, welcome pile 3. If you chose the carnelian, this is your pile. Let's find out what makes you attractive. We have the 10 of Wands. Okay, so immediately how you overcome your burdens, okay? How you overcome your burdens and how you close your cycles makes you very attractive, okay? And how, also another thing I'm seeing here is that you're self-sufficient and you don't really cling to people, hang on to people to help you do everything. You are able of doing it all on your own. You're very well-rounded. You have many talents, many skills, and you put in the work. You're not the most dependent person on the world. You're very independent. Fertility, yeah. You're very creative. You're very attractive. You are very fertile and abundant. You're able to attract abundance toward you, and you're very attractive, physically attractive as well. People like to see how you are able to overcome things when you're overwhelmed and still keep creating, and how you give birth to new things all the time. And they almost don't know where you get all the ideas that you get. Now, if you're a mother, people see you as being a good mother. Mercy, and how compassionate you are, and how you're able to understand people even when they're not behaving at their best. You understand people and what they're going through, and you accept that it may be just a phase, and you're not super judgmental toward people. If anything, you're not judgmental. People see that. And you're very humble. And people are attracted to the fact that you are not in it just for yourself, that you're here for other people as well. And how you're able to start again. Whatever happens to you, you get up and you keep going. And there's something about you that you're a dreamer, and you inspire others to dream as well. And people are very attracted to how you follow your own dreams, and you all of a sudden create these opportunities that people would never expect. So there's people are really attracted to the fact that you do things unexpectedly. Like, people never know what you're going to come up with next. 9 of Swords. So how you overcome your anxiety and your depression, and how you move out of it by creating things. That is very attractive to other people. 10 of Air, and how you overcome endings in your life, and you just gracefully embrace change. because you believe that things will only get better. How you recover from addictions, how you recover from anxiety and depression. People really are very attracted to this, to your strength, okay? Your strength really pulls you through some really hard times. And again, strength is about releasing judgment from other people. And how you focus is you choose to focus on forgiving and compassion rather than judging. And people are really attracted to how strong you are and how you overcome resentment as well. Pluto, yeah. Overcoming, renewing yourself, reinventing yourself. It's about your personal power. There's something about you that's very powerful. And you clear away situations in your life that no longer serve you. And you keep moving forward no matter how hard this could be for most people to deal with. You deal with like the toughest situations and you're still able to keep moving forward. Yeah, for those new beginnings. Like it's almost like when you're in a slump and you're feeling down or like you've hit rock bottom, you'll get up and just go do some exercise. You will turn things around for yourself by starting with yourself. Like you're not depending on the outer world to change for you. You understand that if you want anything to change in your life, it's got to be you. Now, people could be attracted to your strong body, okay? And to your physical image is definitely, I've seen that from the beginning here. Like if you're a woman, people would see you as someone they would like to have children with. If you're a man, same thing. Because they see you as being really good genetically to have children. 6th house, yeah. People love how you are willing to put in the work to be healthy. People love how you dedicate yourself to your work and how you are of service to other people with whatever you're doing. You have something about your work ethics that is commendable. You have methods, you have skills, you are organized, and people like that about you. And this again is about beauty, something about you that is beautiful. Yes, whatever you do, you bring change to people's lives. You have a very original mind and you have powerful insight. You can see, you bring something that is very innovative to people's lives, something that is very freeing to humanity here. Something about living in truth as well and bringing the truth to people. But it's that unexpected. People never know what to expect from you because you're always coming up with new things and new ideas. And you have a very brilliant mind. People are very attracted to your mind and how you think and how you process and how you overcome things. Jupiter, your enthusiasm as well is really attractive. Your positivity or how you come across. Maybe you're a good teacher as well. And how you take that leap of faith toward life, your optimism, your enthusiasm, after all that you've overcome, especially. 2nd house, you do well for yourself financially. And I mean, that is attractive as well, someone who can make the money for themselves without depending on other people. You have a talent for making money grow, or people see you as very worthy as well, very, have a lot of self-worth, or your own self-worth is very attractive, how you really value yourself, and so other people can value you as well. Also, how you dress or your aesthetics, the way you look, again. Moon. People feel very nurtured when they're in your presence as well. And something about your habits of self-care. And also, there's an air of mystery to you. You keep certain things private, and people are very attracted to that the fact that you don't share everything or you don't overshare. I do feel a lot of people go to you for advice on how to take care of themselves, their health, their diet, their exercise. We have Virgo, so you could have strong Virgo and Pluto placement here. But you are very methodical. You have these rituals set in place. You're very efficient and healthy again. Something about you that's very healthy. Okay. And hope, yeah. It's when people come into contact with you, they feel hopeful again. There's something about you that shows people that there's still a rainbow after some dark things. That it's like, when it's raining and the sun comes out after it rains, and then it hits the light in a way that creates the rainbow effect, and that's a blessing. So the blessings in disguise as well. And how each situation we go through in our lives, each circumstance has its beauty as well. Like the weather, every kind of weather has its own beauty and its own mood, and they're all meant to be lived and appreciated. And we need to be grateful for the rain, we need to be grateful for the wind, we need to be grateful for the sun. They're all very important elements in our life, okay? Like if there's no wind, how can you, I don't know, dry your clothes outside? The sun itself is not enough. And the clothes dry quicker, or it's good for certain sports that people like to do. Like the rain will really maybe get you into a mood where you yourself can cry and purge, or just relax and listen to it because it's very relaxing. And the sun hitting your face after a harsh winter can really lift your mood. But life is not always about being in a good mood. We need to go through it all. And so this person is someone who goes through it all and changes the negative situations into positive ones. Like some people complain about the weather. Oh, it's always raining and no sun is coming out. And this will be someone who says, well, just be patient. There's a reason why it's raining. Maybe you should use this. There's a positive side to the rain, and you can even go for a walk in nature and listen to the rain falling on the leaves, and that can be very relaxing and good for your mind and your healing, okay? For example, we got the rhino spirit. Yeah, you overcome any obstacle in your life. Definitely you have a very tough skin, but you have like a soft interior. Like when people really need you, you're there. You've overcome a lot, and with the 50 there, could be a relevant number to you. The 5 is change. You've been through a lot of changes, and you've adapted, and you're flexible, and you just created this tough skin to be able to navigate through them. And people see you as a very good guide in their life. We have the number 38 may be relevant to you, but people see you as a guide, a mentor, and someone who is trustworthy as an ally as well. Obsidian. That to me, the number 39 may be relevant to you as well, but obsidian is all about you being protective. People feel very protected in your presence. So that's another thing that's attractive about you. So let me know. Yeah, the rhino would protect, definitely be very protective as well. So pile 3, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonates for you in the comment section down below. If it does not resonate, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. If you'd like a private reading with me, energy healing, you can find my information in the description box below, as well as information for the decks that I'm using. Thank you so much for watching. Bless you, and bye for now. Okay, welcome pile number 4. If you chose the green fluorite, this is your reading. Let's find out what makes you attractive. So we got the High Priestess. Okay, so your wisdom is attractive. The fact that you're spiritually connected. Maybe you're a psychic. Your psychic abilities are attractive to other people. The number 44 may be relevant to you. Maybe you're seeing a lot of 4s. Look up the angel number 44. There's something about you that people respect a lot. Maybe you've come into some success as well. The way that you don't go around boasting about your achievements is very attractive as well. Receptivity. It's like you are able to stand in your feminine energy, meaning that you are a magnet to the things you want to attract. You don't really have, you know that you don't have to go running after things. It's more about using your intuition and your wisdom and attracting these things to you by pulling a string here and pulling a string there. It's not about hard labor here. It's about allowing yourself to receive what is for you as well through using your intuition and understanding that you're like a magnetic energetic field, and it's almost like you know that things will flow to you, and you're able to also give to other people after you receive. So it's not about giving to receive. It's almost like you're the other way around, where you receive divine guidance, etc., and then you're able to share that with others. So you understand very well, if you don't fill your own cup, you will not be able to fill other people's cups. If you deplete yourself by over giving to people all the time and not giving to yourself, not nurturing yourself, you understand that you will have nothing to give. And so you do take the time for self-care and giving to yourself, and then you give to other people. It's very attractive how you surrender to your circumstances and you surrender to spirit and you trust that everything that is meant for you will come your way. You're not forcefully trying to go after things, even things that don't work for you. You just accept what is. And if something is not coming to you, you understand that rejection is God's protection. And so you don't insist on it. And you understand that if it's meant to come your way, it will eventually. And you just surrender to that, and you just focus on other things. Meanwhile, people see you as a good companion, someone who is loyal, your loyalty and your unselfishness. So just the fact that you are able to receive doesn't mean that you're a selfish person. It means that you understand that you have to receive to be able to give. It's like an energy flow that you understand that exists, that you can't just be giving. And so people find you very tenacious, very unselfish, and very loyal. And that's very attractive. Four of Water. So another thing that's very attractive about you is that people see that you're not worried about missing an opportunity, because in the first place, it was never an opportunity for you if you've missed it, if that makes sense. So you just trust that what is what's meant to be, and where you are is where you're meant to be. Also, people see how you overcome discontentment by just focusing on other possibilities. If you're not someone to bang on a door that won't open for you, if that makes sense. Yes. 8 of Air, 8 of Swords. It's like you don't allow yourself to stay stuck, right, on obsessively thinking about something you can't have. You free yourself from that and you keep going. Like, okay, well, if this doesn't work, if this person doesn't want me, or if this situation, if it's being too hard, despite all my good hard work and my talent and my skills, well, then maybe I shouldn't insist on it, and you just move on. You don't stay trapped wondering what if, and you just keep moving. The Star, yeah, you move, you go after your dreams, and you end up getting what is best for you, and you have a very healing effect on people, and people see you as being on the right path. Like, you're not forcing things, you just allow things to flow here. You could have Aquarius in your chart, doesn't have to be. Also, the water signs I'm seeing, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. We have the Magician, so that's Gemini energy. You're a powerful manifester, but you only manifest what is meant for you. You're not trying to manifest against other people's free will. You're not trying to make things happen that are not the best for you. You manifest, normally when you manifest, you ask Spirit to bring you exactly what is for you, and nothing more, nothing less, okay? And with the Magician is all about all 4 aces: Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Swords, right? So this means you attract a lot of opportunities your way, and you create a lot of opportunities for other people as well, or you can show them how they can manifest their own opportunities. People see you as someone who magically manifests opportunities in your life. And yeah, there's something that is there's a sexual attraction about you that people have. There's something mysterious, something very sexual energy about you here, and you may attract a lot of people who are obsessed with you. Yeah, that could be the case here as well. You're not obsessive, but you attract a lot of people who become obsessed with you because you are so attractive here. It's like a magnet. You attract people like a magnet. You just hold your center, and it's so powerful. It's almost plutonic. It's like the scorpionic energy about you. And your intensity. And people feel like you have secrets, and they want to kind of see what your secrets are. Cancer, again, the water sign. So something about you that is very feminine energy I'm seeing here. The way that you're family oriented as well is very attractive. They see you, if you're a woman, they see you, or a feminine, they see you as someone who is a good mother, or would be a good mother, and someone they would like to wake up to in the morning. If you're masculine, they see you as someone who would be very protective and nurturing. The lover, yeah, a good lover. I was going to say with the Cancer and the 8th house here, I was going to say people see you as possibly being a good lover, so there it is. People see you as very loving and playful and warm and protective. People feel like they can trust you. North Node. So people see you walking in your life purpose, and that is very attractive as well. But a lot of people feel that when they come into contact with you, it's destined and it's fated. So you may attract a lot of people who think that you're the one, or even people that you don't see in that capacity, they feel that toward you. 10th house, people see you as having a good reputation when it comes to your work, someone very responsible, you've had a lot of achievements. Maybe you're famous, maybe you attract people with some degree of fame toward you. I'm reading for a lot of people, so take what resonates, okay? Maybe you're destined to be famous or something like that, or I don't know what's going on here, but there's something about you moving up in the career ladder, or becoming an authority figure, or leaving a legacy, living in your purpose for sure, creating an empire for yourself, and surrendering to what is for you. Like if you're a feminine, you will probably attract someone in like who is an authority or a boss, or like an emperor kind, or someone who is has a lot of achievements. If you're a feminine, if you're a masculine, then you will attract someone who will be very supportive of you. And you've got a lot of, feminines wanting you. The numinous, yeah, you're very mysterious, and people just want to find out what your secrets are. You could have psychic abilities for sure. I know a lot of people who watch these pick-a-cards are definitely psychic. I mean, we all have psychic abilities, but maybe yours are a little bit more developed, or there's a mysterious air about you that people just can't quite. And the more people don't know about you, the more people want to know, and that's the power of your magnetic energy, is that people don't know and they want to know more. Scorpionic energy, what did I say? So you could have strong Scorpio 8th house energy in your chart. You're very intense, and you're very passionate, you're secretive, and yeah, you attract people who become obsessed with you. Precious time. You trust in divine timing, but also you use your time wisely, is what this is saying to me. And how you experience every moment fully. And you make the most of your time. Life is a mystery. You're very mysterious. Again, that 8. So 8 is a very prevalent number. 8th house, again, energy. You're very mysterious. You're very sensual. You're very, maybe very good with business as well. And good in deep partnerships. I'm seeing 888, so check out the angel number 888. The unseen, again, too much is hidden from you. Yeah, it's like there's so much mystery around you. People want to know more about you again. It's my mysterious pile. We got orange sapphire. The number 41 may be relevant to you. So let's see from the book. Just want to read. Yeah, joy and sensuality. You really activate people's sacral chakra, or you have a very strong sacral chakra, and that's what attracts people to you. Yeah, you're very loving of your body. You take care of your body as well. You respect your body, and people are very attracted to your body, and they want to be with you in a physical way as well. So, pile 4, that was your reading. Let me know how that resonated for you in the comment section down below. If it did not resonate, choose another pile. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. If you would like a private reading or an energy healing session, you can find that information to my email in the description box below. Thank you for watching. Bless you. Until next time. Okay, welcome pile 5. If you chose the chiropraise, this is your reading. Let's find out what is attractive about you. We got 5 of Swords. Okay, you fight for what you want in life. You're a fighter. You don't give up without a fight. The number 62 may be relevant, as well as the number 8. Dana could be a name here that's relevant to you, but High Priestess, strong intuition, divine knowledge. You're maybe a spiritual teacher or a psychic, but it's also how you speak your truth. It's like you're someone who doesn't speak much, but when you do speak, it comes out with a lot of knowledge, because the knowledge is coming from source. Beautiful. So you're very well respected, and you will fight for what you know to be true, even if it goes against what most people think, because it's truth. You speak the truth. Hanael, willpower. Yeah, you have strong willpower to fight for what you know is right, to fight for the truth. You fight for the truth. Priest, spiritual commitment, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Yeah, you're a powerful channeler, whether you're aware of this. Whether you are aware of this or not, you are a channel of spiritual energy, and people can feel the power because it's divine. 4 of Wands. People feel very at peace in your presence, and it's almost like your presence is blissful to people. We've got ego. You help people almost free themselves from their ego. It's like you have put your ego aside because you have a higher mission here, and people feel that. People see that you're not overly focused on material things. People see that you're not stuck on negative or fear-based thoughts. And this is very attractive, that you freed yourself from all of this, or you're free from this, whether you ever felt that way or not. We've got the Queen of Water, so you could have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio in your chart. People see you as empathetic, patient, something about your heart being very tender and loving. A lot of people like to get to know you better and develop the relationship to the next level. So I wouldn't be surprised if you know a lot of people who would like to really marry you or live with you and really experiencing you fully. The way you care for yourself and other people is also very attractive. We have the Knight of Water. So emotional, romantic, enthusiastic. Yeah, a lot of people fall in love with you. Maybe you've got more than one wedding proposal. But people want to marry you. Semi-sextile, allowing. You allow people to be who they are. And you allow yourself to grow in whatever direction Spirit wants you to grow in. You don't judge yourself. You don't trap yourself. You're not ego-based. You're free from ego. And you bring people a lot of hope. You could have Gemini in your chart. You're very curious. The way you communicate, people really love that. There's something about your mind that's brilliant. You could be a 5 in numerology, like a life path number 5. You have good social skills. You like to collaborate, and people like to collaborate with you. You bring people a lot of important insight as well. And you have a way of communicating that allows people to be themselves and open up with you and open up the best version of themselves and find their opportunities in life. And a lot of opportunities open for you because you just chose to vibrate on a higher level. 11th house. Yeah, a lot of people are attracted to you actually. A lot of people. You could be well known to a certain community. You're helping humanity somehow. You bring hope to people. You're leading maybe a group of people here. You're maybe some kind of leader, maybe a spiritual leader or a spiritual teacher, or people see you as a good friend as well, someone they can rely on. Ooh, Venus energy. So you could have Taurus or Libra in your chart. There's a physically beautiful, handsome, very harmonious, and your body's the way you move. People like the way you move. People feel very romantic toward you, like a lot of people want to be in your energy here in a romantic way. You're magnetic, you're diplomatic, you're sensual, attractive. People find a lot of pleasure just being in your presence. They see a lot of value in you and they just want to love you. A lot of people love you. They love the way you look, the way you present yourself. You could have some Capricorn placement as well. You have a strong effect on people. You leave a mark on people. It's an impact. You impact people's lives in a big way. You're like a catalyst for people to love themselves, to fight for what is, to fight for their truth, to fight for themselves. People like the way you look. You have a strong, powerful aura around you. And this is just because you're just so connected to spirit. I was saying Capricorn, yeah. You could be a boss, your own boss, like you're not waiting for people to bring you opportunities. You create your own, like you're not out looking for a job. If you don't get a job, you'll just, make your own business happen for you. You're not just waiting around for people to give you things. You'll just make things happen. There's an endurance about you. You're accomplished. People see you as badass. Serious, at times very serious, ambitious. Very well structured, like you have a good head on your shoulders and people like that. How you're also reserved, you don't just give away your time unless people really need it or deserve it. Purity, yeah, there's a purity about your soul, about your heart especially. Well, both. It's very attractive how you look into your heart for your answers, and you don't just go about how the world operates to find answers and trust in how other people do things. It's how you do things. You do things differently that is good for yourself and good for the higher good, whatever. Give with gratitude and grace. Yeah, you're very grateful for whatever you have, and you're very graceful. The way you carry yourself is very graceful. And because you're so grateful for what you have, you just open up more opportunities because you don't focus on the things that you don't have. The number 61 may be relevant, as well as the number 7, highly spiritual number. You're very spiritual. Air, so you could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But when people come into contact with you, it's like the oxygen they didn't know they needed. It's like you have a certain type of life-bringing energy that when you come into contact with people, they find it refreshing and they didn't know they need it. It almost like jolts them back to life. It's that extra element that they can't really put their finger on, but that changes everything. Like when you come into people's lives, it just changes everything for them. The number 26 may be relevant to you as well as the number 8. We have carnelian. So you have strong feminine and masculine energy in you. You're very well balanced. The number 14 may be relevant to you as well as the number 5. I did see you could be a life path number 5 or have some sort of strong 5 in your chart. Okay. Yeah, you have a very good self-confidence as well. There's poise. You have poise and like you're classy as well. There's a dignity about you and a self-assurance. It's like you're very, you know your worth. So you're very confident. That's very attractive. Wow. Whoa, pile, I don't know where we are at. Wait a second. Is this? Yeah, this is pile number 5. Oh, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. So yeah, a lot of change will be happening for you very soon as well. Well, we are in a year 5, so change is happening for a lot of people, but especially for you. So, or maybe that's just been your life, a lot of changes. So pile 5, that was your message. Let me know how that resonated for you in the comment section down below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell if you'd like to be notified of future readings. If you'd like a private reading with me or a energy healing session, you can find that in my email in the description box below, as well as the affiliate links to the decks that I use here. Okay, welcome. Last but not least, pile number 6. This is your reading. This is what people find attractive about you. What is attractive about you? 4 of Wands. You make people's lives more comfortable, more blissful. We have the number 5 there, so you change people's lives. You make people's lives better. You change people's lives for the better. It says God the Savior, so people feel like you kind of save them from something. Save them from, save them from themselves, save them from their circumstances, save them from their way of thinking. And it's because you operate based on true love. You're like walking true love here. You are all about unconditional love, universal love, self-love, romantic love, and you're meant to live a true love in a romantic sense with someone. And a lot of people feel romantically inclined toward you. Transmutation. The fact that you're able to help people change their lives for the better is very attractive. The fact that your love changes people's lives, okay? Gambler, you're not afraid to have a new beginning. You use your intuition rather than, what other people are telling you is right for you. And even when other people doubt you, you just move forward with your intuition. And it can be what could be really scary for some people to do, and you just do it. You just move forward. 2 of Wands. So there's a degree of sexual attraction that many people have toward you. And also, you're a good planner, and you know who would be a good partner. You know how to use your intuition to attract the best people to walk the path of life with you. It's like you know how to choose your tribe. Seven of Air, you're definitely a good planner. You are someone who would have a plan B. You're able to see beyond the veil. You're able to see when there's more going on than meets the eye. You could have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius in your chart, but there's something about you that's very logical, you have a brilliant mind as well. You're able to be diplomatic, and you have a way with words, and you speak your mind with confidence. you don't just get carried away by your emotions as well. You're capable of true love, but you don't get carried away by your emotions. Ace of Air, you're all about the truth and bringing people the truth. People, when they speak to you, they know that you're going to bring them the truth. And you have brilliant ideas, and people see that, and they just think that you have a brilliant mind. And how you're able to see the truth and speak the truth. You could have Aries in your chart, doesn't have to be, but people see you as being very active, having a good body. If you're masculine, there's something very masculine about you that is attractive to whoever is into, men, masculine energy. If you're a female, you're your own boss. Maybe you, independent of whether you have Aries in your chart or not, you could be your own boss, have your own business. You're very active as well, and you take risks. You take a lot of risks. 12th house. But you have an important mission on this earth, and you're all about spiritual development as well, and healing. And you may show up in people's dreams a lot. Square. You've been through a lot of challenges in your life. But you still remain idealistic. You could have Libra in your chart. There's a social awareness about you that you could be someone who likes to speak the truth for sure. You could have something that's artistic about you or just very creative. You like to cooperate and you like to be in relationships or in partnerships. You're considerate about other people. 3rd house, you're very perceptive. You have a very good mind. You're a good communicator. People like to talk to you and know what's up in your mind. You're a dreamer as well. You have like these big dreams for yourself, and you're idealistic as well, even though it may not seem that way. But there's a part of you that likes to drift off and create, these really nice places that don't exist on Earth. And again, you're able to see through the veil. You have this ability to access your subconscious, and you're very aware of what's going on. But you're also a very complex person. Like, people never know what to expect from you. And that kind of creates, on many instances, tension that ends up making people want to get closer to you. It's almost like this could repel people, but it actually brings people wanting people to be closer to you in the way, because there's something about you that you just know how to connect the dots, and things are not just simple. The truth is very complex, and you are able to connect those dots for other people. Things that are complicated in other people's minds, to you they're simple, and you're someone that people can go to solve a puzzle or a mystery. Where other people miss the mark, you're able to find that missing piece. It's like people are looking for the missing piece of a puzzle because it fell somewhere, and you're able to find that piece and say, oh, here's the piece, and it's so simple for you. People are very curious about you, and you believe in magic. You know that you're able to manifest. If other people can have it, so can you. That's how you think. And because you believe in magic, you attract your manifestations. Butterfly spirit. Yeah, you're able to transform anything you want in your life and make it happen. You may be seeing 11s a lot. You're able to reinvent yourself. We have turquoise. So the number 57 may be relevant to you somehow. I want to read that one from the book. Well, at least a little bit. Storytelling. So you're a good storyteller. You're able to reframe things in a way that people understand them better. You are able to show people a different way of perceiving things. Beautiful. I mean, people see you as this wave of power, like someone who's very energetic and just makes people want to get things done and make things happen for themselves. They see you as a force of nature, as a super human, super powerful in the way that you make things happen. So, pile number 6, that was a pleasure to read for you. Let me know how this resonated for you in the comment section down below. If it does not resonate, choose another pile. Take what resonates, leave what does not. If you'd like a personal reading or an energy healing session with me, you can find my email in the description box below, and I'll send you all the information if you email me. If you like the decks that I use, you can find those in the affiliate links down below. And for now, it was a pleasure. Thank you so much. Bless you all. Bye until next time.